Are you looking to move to Colorado, but you don't want to live in a large city? You want to live in a smaller city. Maybe a city that's close to everything, but not right in the heart of everything. You need a little bit of space to yourself. Then Severance, Colorado might be that place. Severance right now has a population that's under 6,000 people. And so it is still a fairly small city. It's got a couple restaurants there and gas station, but it doesn't really have a whole lot in its city limits. But it's close to Windsor, it's close to Fort Collins and Loveland and Greeley. And so you have close proximity to all those things, but you're not right in the heart of it. If that's you, I'm going to talk about 3 very popular neighborhoods in Windsor that you may want to check out. Hi, my name is Jamie Eklund, and I'm a realtor in the beautiful state of Colorado. On this channel, we talk about all things Colorado related. We talk about the real estate, we talk about the cities, and we talk about neighborhoods. If these things interest you, then hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification to be notified next time I post a video. And if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. I would really appreciate that. All right, so I get calls from people all the time, people that are looking to relocate here to Colorado. And they're asking me questions about what life is like in certain cities. I do the best I can to answer those as candidly as I possibly can. If that's you, I encourage you to give me a call, send me a text, send me an email, whatever. I'd love to talk to you, and I'd love to help you as you make the journey to Colorado. All right, so today we are looking at Severance, Colorado, and we're going to pick out 3 different neighborhoods that I see being very popular with buyers in Severance. And the first one is going to be the Severance Shore neighborhood. Now, most of the neighborhoods I'm going to describe are going to be fairly new because there's a lot of new construction going on, and Severance Shores is one of those neighborhoods. Now, it's mostly built out, so it's been being built for the last 4 or 5 years. But so it has the new house feel and new house development feel, but it does have a little bit of maturity under it, depending on which area within Severance Shores. There's a few houses that back up to the lake there in Severance, and so you might actually have a lake view. And the price point in this area isn't going to break the bank. You're going to be looking at like the 500, 550, possibly up to the 750 range, maybe a little bit more depending on the house, but most of them are going to be fairly reasonable, around 550 to 650. Like I said, it's a newer development, and so it does have a park and kind of a play area in the middle, and it has a lot of trees that are in the process of maturing but haven't quite gotten there yet. And so it may be a good place for you to buy in and sit there for 10 years, and that place is just going to grow in equity and maturity as you live there. And so it's a great place, but it's still close to the downtown Severance area. You can go down there, you can go get some Rocky Mountain oysters or whatever there is. There's not a whole lot in Severance, but you're still going to be close to everything else. So that may be a great neighborhood for you. Now, the next neighborhood is just south of the Severance Shores neighborhood, and that's the Hunters Crossing neighborhood. And it's a very similar neighborhood to Severance Shores. It's a very new neighborhood. It's, in fact, a little bit newer than Severance Shores. They're still building probably 25% of that neighborhood out. And so it has a little bit more room to grow. There's also a park and some green space in there for you to enjoy. It's downtown or close to downtown Severance. So you're not too far away from that area. It's going to be on the west side of Severance. Some of those houses in there will have some gorgeous mountain views as well. Who knows how long it'll stay that way because more building is happening. But for now, it does. Some of the houses do face west with unobstructed views. So that is a nice added bonus as well. And if you are thinking about building a new house, this may be one of the neighborhoods you look at because there are some lots still available. Now, the last neighborhood that we're going to talk about is one of the more popular neighborhoods, mostly because of the maturity and the price point, and that's going to be the Summit View area. Now, this is going to be closer to the middle of Severance, and it does have an HOA, The houses still aren't super old. It started in about '02 and went to 2016. So they're still fairly new, but they're not as new as the other two that we just got through talking about. So you're going to have more mature trees. You're going to have more mature landscaping. And it has that HOA to make sure that the quality of the landscaping and the structures are maintained by the homeowners as well. Now, Severance has a lot of different aspects to it that are really appealing to a lot of people. It doesn't have a ton of amenities, but that's why a lot of people move there, is because they don't want to live where the amenities are. They want to be close enough to them. They want a little separation. And Severance really has met the needs of those type of people, and it becomes a very popular place for individuals like that. And if that's you, give me a call. I'd love to talk to you more about it. I'd love to help you see what it looks like to possibly live in Severance. And there's also a lot of other neighborhoods that I can mention to you as well that might be a better fit for you. I'm also going to put a relocation guide down in the description. If you are thinking of moving to Colorado, I encourage you, download that guide. It's absolutely free, and it will help you make a very important decision whether you should or maybe should not move to Colorado.